Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic Road to Loremaster. If you're new here, feel free to enjoy the relaxing commentary of today's episode in the background. And as always, I hope you guys are doing well. And I thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. In the previous episode, we wrapped up the Searing Gorge, and now we move on to something new once again. The road to Loremaster continues with Winter Spring. It's going to be a lovely change of scenery and atmosphere, and hopefully we'll gain enough experience to get pretty close to moving on to Outland and the Burning Crusade from here. Let's get started. We've arrived at the Snowden Chalet, where we'll pick up our first few quests for the zone. It's going to be a bit of a bigger one here, nearly 60 quests.
What's on your mind?
Let's see what this sortie has for us.
Keep your feet on the ground. Watch your back. Be good. Off with you. How are you? Be good. You be careful, man.
We're of course going to have a lot of wildlife and feral bogs to deal with. It's definitely a big part of the zone overall. But if I'm not mistaken, the blue dragonflight is also commonly associated with this zone too, at least historically, as was the case in Ashara as well. So maybe we'll get to see some of that later on. Let's deal with Rhinepelt first, and then we'll head up north and take care of the feral bogs. Rhinepelt is down. Let's head right across the road and deal with our next set of quests. I'm going to try to pick up these herbs as well and keep up with our skidding. The last couple of zones we were very close to not being able to pick anything, and it looks like we're dealing with the same issue now. We need 280, and we're quite a ways off from that in order to pick up the Silver Sage. Hopefully there are some lower level herbs in the area. If not, before we move on to our final zone before Outland, we may have to do a couple bit of runs in some of the previous zones we dealt with already. Right, we're entering the hot springs now. So we've got a rare spawn here. And let's deal with the feral bog. turned in one of the quests there. We'll report back to camp with our findings. Yeah, even this ice cap here is requires 270. We're quite a bit off from that. So once we're done with Winter Spring, we'll head back into the Syrian Gorge probably, finish up our herbalism there, and just make sure that we're ready for Outland. Nothing left to do now but to take out the rest of the Furl Bog. I think we've still got 10 or so to kill. And then we'll head back to camp. Just need one more. Hopefully this runner will count. There we go. Let's head back to camp.
Welcome. Watch your back. Be good.
Looks like a new belt.
Off with you. Keep your feet on the ground. Be good.
And of course we get a quest to kill the Winterfall runner, which we just killed.
Off with you. Keep your feet on the ground. Relax. Bye-bye now. Spirits be with you, man.
The amount of experience we're gaining per quest turn-in, I feel like has increased substantially even from the previous zone. I could be wrong, it just feels that way.
Good to meet you.
I feel like we're already really blasting through level 52. We'll see if the witch doctor here has anything else for us when she's done. Doesn't look like anything special. So we're gonna be looking for the Winterfall runner once again. Hopefully the respawn will be quick. And we're gonna be looking into Scalding Signs and the Suspicious Green Sludge collection. Looks like we got another runner. And we've got the Winterfall crate. Let's go collect that green sludge now. Don't believe we've been given a special item or anything to collect the sludge. But perhaps we should read the quest real quick just in case there is something extra. We've seen this plenty of times before. Yeah, it looks like a simple kill. We've just been a little bit unlucky so far. I think I'm going to stop using execute for a little while. I don't think the ability is really useful in any way. By the time an enemy gets to about 20% of their health, you can pretty much press any button on our bars here and it would kill them. It just ends up using a ton of our rage as a result. Up to 30 when we could just, use something like Bloodthirst, which is a little bit less. Or even just continuing to auto attack instead. I find that sometimes we don't have enough rage to use our intercept, for example. Alright, that is it. We are done with our collection of the green sludge. Let's get back to camp and figure out where we're going next. Imagine we'll be sent to Everlook shortly. We're back at the Snowden Chalet.
How are you? Off with you. Be good. Watch your back. Keep your feet on the ground. Off with you.
And with those quest turn-ins, we have reached level 53.
Watch your back.
Should have another point. And we'll stick it into Meat Cleaver. Nice little damage boost in AoE situations. We'll probably put our next 2 points into Intensify Rage to finish out this tier. Didn't want to do it right away because we only have one of these cooldowns to use. But the next tier should be quite exciting. We're going to get a reduced cooldown on our Intercept and eventually our Heroic Leap once we pick that up. And Blood Surge will give us a new button to press. It'll finally make Slam useful.
Hi. Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, next quest, Slay High Chief Winterfall. Looks like one of the main Furlbogs in the area. Another short walk down the road. Riding off the path, let us slay our target. Surprised he's not surrounded. I was expecting to see a bunch of other Furlbog around him. And he dropped a book, giving us a little bit of a bonus quest. A lot of back and forth so far with the camp. Looks like we're heading back there already.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
Looks like some new bracers.
Be good.
We'll always take the extra hit chance.
Off with you. Keep your feet on the ground.
Ooh, and a new trinket to pick up next. Very, very cool. Take the crudely written log to Kellic Skykeeper at Lake Keltherel.
Be good.
Looks like our next spot. Let's get over there. Right, we've arrived at the lake, and just like in Vanilla, seems to be haunted by the spirits of the past. Let's equip this sweet new trinket, an extra 50 attack power. That should be quite a lot for our level. Speak with the Keldorai spirit at Lake Keltherel in Winter Spring. Okay, let's go find him. As we navigate the undead highborn.
Hello. May the stars guide you. Good luck, friend.
Next task is simple. Let's slay the undead. Like we're really starting to feel the difference now with Meat Cleaver as a talent. The extra 30% damage on Cleave and Whirlwind is definitely going to be substantial. Alright, we've put enough of the undead down. Let's return.
What brings you here? Goddess, watch over you. Illuminate your path.
Now let's speak with the Keldorai spirit.
Alone. Be careful. Good luck, friend.
Alright, we're looking for a memory. Let's head into the ruins and pick up our objective. Right, we have what we need. Let's get back and see where this takes us. I do appreciate the little bit of lore that we're getting so far from the zone. You can tell that a lot happened in Winter Spring over the years. A lot of it long before the events of Vanilla.
Greetings. Till next we meet. Good luck, friend.
And now the Sindorai spirit.
We will persevere. Keep your wits about you.
It looks like we could get a new weapon out of this as well, potentially. We'll have to see if any of these match up with what we have.
We will have justice.
Let's slay the wretched spirits now. And we're done with this one as well.
Yes.
Alright, let's take a look at these weapons. I feel like the power level and weapons that we have now are fairly similar, so really we can pick whatever we'd like. I think Blade of the Wretched Spirits makes a lot of sense.
Time is of the essence.
Let's replace our old blue. And let's return to Kellex Skykeeper now to see what we've got going on next.
Ishnuala.
Pursue and slay the shade of the spirit speaker and obtain any evidence of its
Good
master.
luck, friend.
Sounds like somebody wants to erase the history of this place. Oh, you know what? I do remember this portion here. Having to dodge the arcane balls. I do remember this a little bit. Although I guess we can't scale it up from here, so we'll have to find a way around. There we go. The shade has been destroyed. Let's return to Kellic. So far, we're nearly a third of the way through the zone already. We're definitely flying through at least the first couple of set of storylines. But we've seen this sort of trend before. Just when you think the zone is only going to take, a couple of hours, sometimes it takes a bit longer. Because some of the storylines can involve quests that take a little bit more time than what we've experienced so far.
What brings you here? Farewell. Go in peace.
And the time has finally come to head into Everlook for the first time. Let's get over to our main questing hub. Not sure if we'll set our Hearthstone there or not. I don't think so. I think that one of the final zones I would like to go through before we hit Outland is the Blasted Lands right outside the Dark Portal, fittingly enough. And I'd rather have that teleport over to the Eastern Kingdoms for that. Alright, we've arrived in Everlook. More goblin stuff. We'll see how things have changed since Vanilla. Even though it's always been a goblin town and back in Vanilla, many of the quests weren't really super goblin-y, is the word I think I'm looking for. We'll see if that's changed and if things have become a little bit more silly, as Cataclysm tends to do with these
How
zones.
may I help? Till next we meet.
You know what? I'm starting to remember this a little bit more. I remember these three. I think each of them, similar to what we experienced in Hillsbrad, have their own sort of storyline to tell. And I think they all get connected towards the end.
Yo! Glad I could help! Hurry back!
Our first quest looks like we're going to take on some earth elementals or something of the sort. I don't see any other quests to pick up in the zone or in town. And since this isn't vanilla, I don't feel the need to speak to every vendor to see if they offer anything interesting. Let's get our first quest in Everlook started. We've got our Prime Rebel chunks. Let's head back to Everlook.
What's up? Keep it real. Hurry back. Keep it real. Glad I could.
And you are. Goodbye.
Alright, our quest line for Lilith is done.
What you want? Stay away from the beast.
Speak with the Goblin once again for Kilram, our next quest giver.
Hurry back.
And it's these quick turn-in quests, these kind of back and forth just speaking quests that really fills out this number here for the achievement, which is why it feels like it's going so quickly.
Keep it real.
We're going to be collecting wood next, just to the west. Got our wood, let's head back to Everlook.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back. Glad I could help. Keep it real.
Greetings, man. Spirits be with you, man.
Another quest completes, and we've reached level 54 in the process. Looks like we can pick up Berserker Rage as a new ability. I don't know how good that's going to be for us right now. Let me take a look. We still need to pick up Demoralizing Shout as well, which we might as well at some point. Enter Berserker Rage, removing, granting immunity to fierce sleep, sap, etc., and causing extra rage generation when taking damage. So just another button we can press every like 30 seconds or so. But nothing too spectacular. Let's pick up our final of the 3 quest lines
What can I do for
from
you?
Cyril Scourgebane.
Be careful. See you around.
Yo! Glad I could help. Hurry back.
Collection of glacial ice, it looks like, of some kind, and we've got another quest that we can actually pick up here. Looks like 3 actually. A whole bunch of other stuff just opened up. Of course, we've got the classic Yeti quests from the past. Definitely familiar with those ones. It looks like we have another quest in the inn as well that just opened up.
Yeah, what do you want? Have a good one. Glad I could help.
Just some breadcrumbs for the Blasted Lands and Silithus.
Keep it real. Hurry back.
We can accept the ones for the Blasted Lands. I don't plan on going to Silithus at this moment in time. And let us exit Everlook once again and head to the east this time, within the mountains. Lots of Yeti related stuff over here. We'll be able to work on our skinning as well, which will be nice. Looks like we have a quest to turn in right outside of the cave, while we continue to do the others. Alright, looks like we've been captured, Star Wars style. And we've been brought straight to the back of the cave, which is pretty convenient. Alright, we've collected all the Yeti fur that we need. Now we just need to collect the rest of those pristine glaciers. Which hopefully we'll find enough as we exit the cave. It looks like we got all the glacial ice that we need. Let's get out of the cave and head back to Everlook. Looks like we just maxed out our skinning and picked up rank 4 of Master of Anatomy. Increasing our critical strike rating by 12, that's always nice. finally out of that cave. Let's turn these quests in and see where we're at. We're definitely going to be past the halfway point, which was not something that I was expecting going into the zone. I thought for sure we'd be here for at least 3 hours or so. But who knows, if it keeps up at this pace, I think we may be done with Winter Spring in the next episode. We also didn't get anywhere near as much of experience as I thought, so we may have to go ahead and take on an additional zone before we enter the Blasted Lands. I'll take a look at my list and see what we got.
What's up? Keep it real. Hurry back. Keep it real.
And it looks like we're going to pick up another weapon as well, which is
Yeah, what do you
really
want?
awesome.
Be good. Glad I could help. Be careful out there. Hurry back. Keep it real.
You need something? Have a good one. See you later. For the Alliance.
Let's grab this one so we can no longer have to use a fist weapon. And it looks like that's it for the quest for these guys. There's nothing else remaining. I thought there was maybe a little bit more. But we're going to be scaring somebody in town with the Mechanical Yeti, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I think in the meantime, we're going to stop it right here for now. Let's see if we can finish Winter Spring in the next episode. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.